Okay, 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 okay. What? Now, ladies. Okay, I have to sit right here. So I see a box on my bed, and the address is not blurred out. Okay, hold on. Okay, there. There's like I put like a notebook, not notebook, but like a something to block the address that was showing. um, but in this video, we are finally doing a celebrity recap of 2023. 16 days into the new year. But um after this video, I am officially done with my recap videos that we can get back to like music and reacting and stuff like that. And I have a very short amount of time to film this, but I'm sure since it's live, you guys are gonna see the whole mess. Because normally these videos I edit them, but in order to try to preserve space on my computer and my phone, I'm going live with this awful lighting, and it's about to start raining in like the next 13 minutes. So we'll see how this goes. Also, I don't see I'm lagging as I'm watching this, but I see there's no audio like going up as I'm recording this. That must mean my Chrome is very, 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 very slow and broken, and the lighting is horrible, and I cannot wait. I'm supposed to go back to college on either Friday or Saturday. And so my live streams will be in front of a white wall instead of a pink wall. But in this video, we are going to be going over the celebrity news that happened in 2023, and I have a new phone. Last year I had my Samsung phone when I did this, and this year I have my iPhone that I'm doing this on. And I'm just going to have it like propped up on my stand that I have like my computer stacked up on. And it feels weird with this, like, being, like, an empty space because last year, I had, like, bins here, like, 2 bins I brought home with me, but I only have 1 bin, and it's, like, near my door because there's, like, heck of space near my door because I got rid of a lot of crap before I went to college in the fall. But we are gonna start with January 2023. And January, Jessie J announced she was pregnant, which I was so happy for her because she had been struggling to get pregnant, and I'm just so happy she finally got pregnant. And then the Golden Globes happened. Selena Gomez brought her sister, which I love when Selena Gomez brings her sister to award shows. It's the cutest little thing. Robert Christopher Riley from Dynasty got married. Chrissy Teigen welcomes a third child, a girl, after having to have an abortion with her son Jack. And then Panic at the Disco splits. I'm not a huge Panic person. I mean, I panic a lot, but like I didn't like I know like a few songs from them, but I'm not like, "Oh my god, Panic at the Disco." And let me tell you, Me is not as bad. Me with Brenda Urie is not as bad as people say it is. It's not as bad. I don't know why people are frightened by that song. But Paris Hilton welcomes her first child, which also I did not know this, but she struggled having children. I just learned that on an episode I watched of the Kelly Clarkson show. I literally just watched that like a couple days ago. Abigail Breslin, who is from Screen Queens and I believe Nim's Island. She also had a brother who was in the Santa Claus, and she was an extra in the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. But she got married last year. Megan Trainor announces second pregnancy. It is a baby boy. Jonas Brothers got a star on the Walk of Fame, and let me tell you, the whole try and make the Jonas wives a brand did not work out. I also get, like, wanting to keep your child out of, like, the public eye, like, they will literally not post anything, but then you see, like, Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song, who I will talk about later in this video, they brought their sons, who they didn't even announce they were pregnant with, to the public, like, they brought them to a public event, and it's like, if you see them, you see them, but we don't wanna post them or post anything about them on social media, like, I want to see Willa, and I want to see their daughter's name got announced. I don't remember what their daughter's name was. Oh my god, I'm blanking. But it got announced when they got the we're not talking about that. Or not yet. What are his children's names? 'Cause I know there's Willa, and then what's their other daughter's name? It doesn't say what their daughter's name is. Delphine. I knew it was some, like, aquatic name, that I knew that for sure. But after that, Annie Wershing died of cancer. She was in The Vampire Diaries, and I guess just shows her dying of cancer just shows that, like, immortality is not a thing. She played a vampire on The Vampire Diaries, and sorry, I do not like this lighting. Did that make it, like, a little better? I think so. I think so. I'm not sure. But then Shay Monet had welcomed baby number 3. It was a boy with his wife, Hannah. That is the end of January, and then in February, Vanessa Hudgens gets engaged, which I will say she was with Austin Butler for 9 years. And then I have no idea who her partner is. And they're together for, like, let's just say they're together for 2 years. They get engaged, and it's like something was wrong with Austin. Something was wrong with Austin. Um Rihanna reveals that she is pregnant with her second child at the Super Bowl. She said she had a special guest she was gonna bring out or something along the lines, and I was like, "Oh, she gonna bring out, like, Eminem or Shakira or Beyonce." I didn't think she was gonna bring out Beyonce, but, like, there's so many people, like, I wanted Love the Way You Lie and Monsters with Eminem or Can't Remember to Forget You with Shakira. And it's like, I'm happy she's pregnant or she got pregnant again, but it's like, I wanted to have a collaboration. And then Rebel Wilson got engaged. Pentatonics and Courtney Cox got stars on the Walk of Fame. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds welcomed baby number 4, which, as I mentioned this in the previous year's recap, um, what's it called? How nice of them to have a 4th child when Taylor Swift is allowed to re-record Reputation. Are they gonna have the 4th child say, "Gorgeous," or are they gonna have the original child say that? It was either James or Inez, and then I don't remember which one, but are they gonna have another child do that? Are they but then then they're gonna be like the other 2 are gonna be like, "Well, if these 2 siblings got to do it, why can't we do something in a Taylor Swift music video?" Auntie Taylor won't let me be in a Taylor Swift song. I just find that hilarious. Keke Palmer welcomed her baby boy. Kristen Gutski announces pregnancy. She was from The Vampire Diaries. She played Celine, who was like a siren in season 8. And then John Party and a wife welcomed a baby girl. In March, Sophia Grace had her son. Lindsay Lohan announced she was pregnant. Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin welcomed a second baby boy. This is what I'm talking about. Like, they don't even announce they're pregnant. They're just like, I think it was his brother, like Macaulay Culkin's brother, like accidentally let it slip or something that they had a second boy or a second child. And then the Eras Tour kicked off. Celebrities, it kicked off in March 2023 and it's not going to end until December of 2024 until this year. That's if she doesn't add any more new dates. And what's it called? Oh my god. Tons of celebrities went, ranking from Selena Gomez to Candace King from The Vampire Diaries to Madison Shipman, who was in Game Shakers. Just a whole bunch of people went. Channing Tatum, Eva Longoria, Sofia Vergara, um, Gigi Hadid, Josh Gad, and a bunch of people went. And Taylor and Joe break up in March of 2023. I was rooting for them until You're Losing Me came out, and Jack revealed she wrote that after. No, no. I need to look this up. I need to go to my Instagram notes to see when it was. Because I posted about this on my Instagram story. About like the exact timeline of like everything. Don't mind me just scrolling through my phone. Um I thought it was the what's it called? The SNL performance of Red. It might have been that as well, but I don't see that in my Instagram notes. Not notes, but like my post. But I do see that maybe it's just a bodysuit that was making me think of SNL when she performed Red 10-minute version. But she performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You can say the words, Gabby. And she performed You're Losing Me was written a couple days after her performance on the for Carole King at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Words are very hard. There are 2 people watching, but I don't know who they are because they're not popping up for me, and that, like, really stresses me out. And then it was written 8 days before she posted about her 31st birthday, I think? 21, the 32nd birthday. And It was written 8 days before she posted her 32nd birthday, which is, like, insane. It's, like, it should be illegal. There's 3 people watching this. Please do not let it be my siblings that are watching this, 'cause I have 3 of them. If it is, if I find out it's my siblings, I am blocking them. But, yeah, "You're Losing Me," like, F's up my mind because, like, the timeline of it all, like, they were still together in 2021, and the fact that she's like, "Stop, you're losing me. I wouldn't wanna marry me either, a pathological people pleaser. Lose something, babe, you got nothing. Risk something. How long till we were a sad song and too far gone?" That just song just really messes up my mind. But Michael B. Jordan got his star on the Walk of Fame. Luke Combs announced baby number 2 with his wife. In April, Cher Lloyd announces second pregnancy. She sings "Want You Back," and "Oath" with Becky G, and I believe she had a song with Demi Lovato. Casey Cott announced pregnancy with, or not pregnancy, expecting a Casey Cott, um, was expecting a baby with his wife in April. Emily D. Casey Cott is from Riverdale. Emily D. Raven announced pregnancy, who is from Once Upon a Time. Zendaya returned to the stage. She hadn't performed on a stage in God knows how long. Like, her and Rihanna have not released music in years because they want to focus on something else. And it's like, Zendaya, I know you like music, not music. I know you like acting. And I know we got The Greatest Showman, but like that's not enough. I want an album. And then Maddie of Maddie and Tay announced she was pregnant with the baby boy. Russell Dickerson announced second baby boy with his wife. Hannah, former member of Runaway June, welcomed a baby. Kimberly Perry, former member of the band Perry, announced her pregnancy. The Met Gala happened. Carrie Fisher received a star on the Walk of Fa oh, no, I'm in May now. If you couldn't tell by the Met, I'm in May now. Um, m The Met Gala happens. I have a whole 2 videos recapping the outfits, the do's and don'ts of the Met Gala. Carrie Fisher received a star on the Walk of Fame post-death. The Little Mermaid comes out. Blake Shelton receives his star on the Walk of Fame. Ludacris receives his star on the Walk of Fame. Bella Thorne got engaged. Guardians 3 came out. I have a video on Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It took until like the end of the year when it came out in May. I am so bad at that. Claire Holt announced she was pregnant with baby number 3. Cole Swindell got engaged. Dylan Scott announced a expecting a child with his wife. Reba joined The Voice, replacing Blake Shelton, who left the previous season. Janet Kramer got engaged. Taylor Swift announced "Speak Now," which once again referencing the video I did last year. I was talking about how there were rumors that "Speak Now," Taylor's version, was gonna come out before the tour. It actually came out on the tour. It got announced in May, and it came out a couple months later. And I was like, "There's no way she's gonna release or re-release any albums on tour." And then lo and behold, she re-releases "Speak Now" on tour. And now it's like And, like, I knew anything was possible with her because normally she follows a 2-year album cycle, but she did 3 years in between 1989 and Speak Now not Speak Now, 1989 and Reputation, and then because of the pandemic, it was, like, 11 months between Lover and Folklore, and then, like, not even 6 months between Folklore and Evermore, and then Fearless Red almost had a year, had, like, 11 months the same way Lover had, like, 11 months, and then Midnights came out in October 2022. Then in 2023, we got Speak Now and 1989, and now it's like, is she gonna re-release the last 2 albums, Reputation and her debut, in 2024 while she's on the Eras Tour? Or is she crazy enough to release an actual album because this would be the 2-year cycle since Midnights came out? Because it came out in 2022 and it's 2024. So are we getting more re-releases? Are we getting a new album? I honestly have no idea and I'm kind of scared. And I'm going to be working less hours than I was last semester, but I'm going to be working more days, if that makes sense. So like I won't have time to like drop everything for like a release or an announcement or something like that, and it's really stressing me out. And then yeah, I'm not ready for this year. I'm like absolutely terrified of what mother could do. And in June, Tyler Posey got engaged. Jessie J welcomes her baby boy. Dylan Sprouse is engaged. Gemma Forsyth announces she's pregnant. She was on Mako Mermaids, and one episode is like a background extra in H2O Just as Water. And fun fact, I am watching Mako Mermaids right now. I just started season 1. And Emily Osment got engaged. Nathan Crest welcomed a baby boy with his wife. Chrissy Teigen welcomed baby boy via surrogate. She said that she wanted, like, to have, like, surrogate twins or, like, kind of tandem twins or whatever. Like, she wanted 2 surrogates pregnant at the same time. That way they could be kind of like twins. But then she got pregnant and they still had a surrogate. And her daughter that she had herself in the beginning of the year is, like, a couple months older than her son that was born via surrogate. And then Bethany Hamilton welcomes a baby girl. Megan Martin, who was on American Ninja Warrior, announced she was pregnant. Kourtney Kardashian is the first no, Kim had 4 kids. Kourtney Kardashian is the second Kardashian Jenner to have 4 kids. Jana Kramer announced she was pregnant. She is pregnant and she has a baby boy. Karma featuring Ice Spice got announced, and Ice Spice went to the New York shows and surprised and performed Karma with Taylor Swift. In July, Megan Trainor welcomed a second baby boy. Speak Now, Taylor's version comes out, and Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner. It's actually Lautner. I learned that on the Unplanned podcast on YouTube, but I'm still gonna say Lautner because if he hasn't corrected the world, then I'm still gonna say Lautner instead of Lautner. And what was Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner reunite for a music video for I Can See You on Speak Now, Taylor's version, with Joey King, who was in the Mean music video, and Presley Cash, who was also in the Mean music video. Chad Michael Murray expecting baby number 3. Chad was in One Tree Hill, I believe. He also was the farm leader in Riverdale and a bunch of other roles. Barbie came out. It came out while the strike was going on. They had all this promotion they were doing, and then they had to halt the promotion because of the strike. Ariana Grande and her husband split, and I said in last year's video, I wonder what Victoria's cast member is gonna get married this year because 2020 was Liz Gillies, 2021 was Ariana Grande, and then 2022 was Danielle Monáe. This year, or last year, or this year to recap, Ariana Grande got divorced. And she got together with SpongeBob. And no, I do not mean Tom Kenny, who voices the animated version of SpongeBob. I mean the Broadway version of SpongeBob. Because they were co stars on Wicked and they both cheated on their partners. Her co star in Wicked was also married to his high school sweetheart, and they had just had a baby. So rub that salt in the wound. Scott Hoying from Pentatonics got married. The strike began in July. Lindsay Lohan welcomes her baby boy. Dylan Sprouse got married. Kiera Costerin gets engaged. She was in the Thundermans and now she does her own music. Angus Cloud passed away in July. In August, Taylor Swift announces 1989 Taylor's version. And now, like, Speak Now hadn't even been out for a month. And she announced 1989 Taylor's version. No, thank you. No, thank you. Rihanna welcomed her second baby boy. Chad Michael Murray welcomed his baby with his wife, Ashley Olsen of Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen welcomed her first kid, who was a son. Riverdale finally ended. And I'm glad it's finally over. But I'm like low key gonna like miss it a little bit. Emily D. Raven welcomed her baby girl. Kimberly Perry welcomed her baby boy. Luke Combs welcomed second boy with wife Nicole. In September, Kristen Chenoweth got married, who was Glenda in Wicked, who played April in Glee, Maleficent in Descendants. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner split. Picture me thick as thieves with your ex-wives. Sophie Turner and Taylor Swift are like besties, and she let Sophie Turner stay at her place in New York while her and Joe were going through that divorce. That Jonas Wise brand did not work out. Guts by Olivia Rodrigo came out. Rydell Funk welcomed her third child, a baby boy. Cheryl Lloyd welcomed second baby girl. VMAs happened and we are blessed with Taylor and Selena pictures. Taylina, we need a collab from them. I need it on a Reputation or a new album. Those are your options, Taylor. Those are your options. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce hard launched their relationship. She starts going to football games consistently while she's on her break from her tour. And then Casey Cott welcomed baby boy Aaron Westbrook, who was in Riverdale, Insatiable, Glee, welcomes her baby boy. Daniel Gills expecting with his wife. He is also from American Ninja Warrior. Kristen Gadowski welcomes baby boy. Ryan Fosley, who is a country singer, got married. Dylan Scott welcomed baby boy with his wife. Maddie from Maddie and Tay welcomed her baby boy. Jimmy Buffett passed away in October. Adam Devine is expecting a child. Adam Devine is from Pitch Perfect, and his wife, partner is Chloe, and she was in Insatiable as well. And then she might have been on Disney Channel too. I'm not sure, but they are expecting a child. The Eras Tour film came out. The film premiere also happened, and one of my friends got to meet Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift handpicked fans to go to the movie premiere. And even though I'm like highly jealous, I'm so glad she got to meet her. And then Britney revealed in her tell-all book that she was pregnant and had to get an abortion with Justin Timberlake because he did not want to be a father at the time, which was really sad that she had to go through all of that. She was ready to be a mom. She was ready to start a family with Justin. It was him that was the a-hole. And then Gwen Stefani got her start in the Walk of Fame. Halsey and Avanjogia began dating. Avanjogia is from Victorious. Strike ended for writers. Jessie LeBrecq announces pregnancy with baby boy, or she's pregnant with the baby boy. And she's also from American Ninja Warrior. Loki came out. Matthew Perry died, which when I get back to college, I plan on doing a honoring him video, because I feel like since I was such a huge Friends fan that I should do a video to honor him. And then Russell Dickerson welcomed baby boy with his wife Kaylee. Maren Morris files for divorce from husband, which iconic queen expletive. In November, Gemma Forsyth welcomed her baby boy. Carson Rowland, who is from I Am Frankie, announces he had a baby girl. Hunger Games movie came out, which I have more questions than I would have liked to have had before seeing the movie. Like, what happened to Lucy Gray? Did she die? What happened to her? I need another prequel. Carlos and Alexa Penavega announced they're pregnant with their fourth child. Robert Pattinson is expecting a baby with Suki Waterhouse, I believe. Jax gets married, who sings Victoria's Secret, and Cinderella Snapped. Kourtney Kardashian welcomes baby boy with Travis Barker. Claire Holt welcomes baby boy. Jana Kramer welcomes baby boy. And then in December, Macaulay Culkin gets his star in the Walk of Fame, which, like I said, I would mention this later in the video. It's like Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. It's like, this is a once in a lifetime event for your children to see of their parents. And Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song, they keep their kids out of the limelight. They don't post when they're expecting. They don't post their child on Instagram. They just let their kids live. And they brought their kids to the Hollywood Walk of Fame to see their dad get a star. And it's just like, it's a once in a lifetime event. Why not bring your children? But Vanessa Hudgens got married. This is also what I'm talking about. Like, Austin Butler was a POS. That's all. Zac Efron got his star in the Walk of Fame, and he honored Matthew Perry because they were in 17 again together. Demi Lovato got engaged. Kat Dennings, who is in Two Broke Girls and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, she plays Darcy in Thor, What If, WandaVision, Darcy Lewis is just an iconic character, I'm sorry. Um, Daniel Durant, who was in Swiss at Birth, he played a person that was deaf and who blackmailed Emmett and who had a crush on Emmett. That's why he continued out the blackmail. Michael Trevino, who was from The Vampire Diaries, got engaged. Megan Martin, Welcome Baby Boy. The Renaissance movie came out. Something I forgot to mention in November. The Renaissance premiere happened in November. I don't know if I mentioned that for November, but little behind if I did not mention it. And Darius Rucker got his start at the Walk of Fame. Kane Brown is expecting a baby with his wife. Taylor was on Time Magazine, which I have all 3 copies. And if you guys want me to do like a reading like I did with the Lover Diaries, let me know. And then Reputation, the last news of 2023 that I put on document. Reputation, the stadium tour on Netflix got taken off of Netflix. And I was so sad about that. I did like a TikTok video like compiling all the iconic moments from the tour. Well, some of the iconic moments. I couldn't get everything and I had a 10-minute timer. And yeah, I'm so sad. But does that mean that Reputation TV is coming soon? Like, we all clown for some time in November because that's when it turned 6. But now we're like, well, the Reputation tour ended in Tokyo. Reputation tour also just got taken off of Netflix. The Eras tour picks back up in Tokyo. It's February, it's still winter. Reputation is a very winter album. Like, or we're getting a new album. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen this year. But yeah. That is like all the celebrity news I had. Which the videos is actually like this video is actually shorter than the video I had last year. And last year I like edited the video. So that's good. Did I miss something? No, I did not. But that is the end of this video. I will see you guys later on this week for some type of music reaction. Probably Sabrina Carpenter's holiday EP because that does need to get reacted to because it's after the holidays. My timer just paused. Like it's doing that time where it's doing that thing where it like goes up in like increments of seconds instead of like individual seconds. But I hope you guys like this video. I will see you in the next video. If you like this channel, give it a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. I'm at 115 subscribers and I watched my video last year and I was at 81 subscribers like around this time. So I've gotten like 19 plus 15 20 34. I've gotten 34 subscribers since then, which is like a huge deal for me. But smash that subscribe button if you like this channel and comment down below what celebrity news shocked you, what celebrity news I did not include in this video. And with that, I will see you in my first music reaction of the year, and it is Sabrina Carpenter related. So we're all excited about that.